Hello YouTubers, Joshua Hanning from Future-Morphs with clutch 65, and it's a Palmetto clutch, and I basically effed myself over again because the male is a Palmetto, he's a Palmetto het lavender amel anery hypo diffused. So many genes going on, and I wanted to test out the possible heads from the female. So the female is a Palmetto ultramel, maybe buff, and she was possible head lavender anery hypo diffused caramel motley or striped. Well, the caramel and the motley or striped we could not prove out in this pairing, but we did get amelanistics, of course, and ultramels, because it's an ultramel female to a het amelanistic, so we will have normals, amels and ultramels. Buff, I don't really see yet, but it doesn't mean anything, but all are palmettos, of course, so it's really difficult to spot buff in there. The good thing is I did prove out anery, so there are aneries in the clutch. The hypo part I'm not really sure of, because there are definitely some hypo looking animals in the clutch, but ultramel is also a form of hypo, and ultramels normally have the typical ruby red eye, and some of them have that. On the other hand, palmettos also have a different color eye. So if you have a hypo palmetto, they can also have a strange blue and red looking eye. So I have a few question marks still, especially about the hypo. Some of them are really obvious, of course. And I'm also keeping 3 animals out of the clutch, because I think at least I hit 1.1 Palmetto ultramel anery, so that will be pretty cool if they grow up nice at least. The downside is at the moment they have almost no spots at all, so they are now a little boring, but yeah, they could grow up cool, because I do like ultramel anery, of course. So, well, enough talking, let's go have a look at all the Palmetto babies. So, basically, I will show you a bunch of palmettos, and basically I will give you 0.0 guarantee of what they are. But I will do my best, of course. So, this is a male, and I think it's just a palmetto. Like, not, well, he will be het amelanistic or ultra, of course, and pos het anery, and maybe it's a buff, but, well, looking at the red spot there, yeah, it's not a hypo, not an ultramel, not an anery, so... Palmetto male number 1. Then we have Palmetto male number 2. Well, same story. Could be a lot of everything, but with the dark spot in the neck, I think it's just Palmetto. And some of them, as you can see, have a little bigger eyes. But none of them really pop out really hard, luckily. But, well, yeah, it's always annoying. But some of them, like this, it's also a male Palmetto number 3. He has pretty decent eyes, so it's not all bad. But yeah, if you see this, it looks pretty light. So yeah, is it a hypo? I don't know. So I like to be on the safe side. So I'd rather sell you a palmetto that turns out something extra than that I sell you a hypo palmetto that turns out not a hypo or something. So this is the first female of the clutch. Also regular palmetto. Then we go to the even more questionable ones. So I labeled this as Palmetto hypo question mark with a it's a male, by the way. It is brighter, but yeah, it doesn't have typical ultramel eyes, but a little bit it has, but not really. So yeah, is this an ultramel eye or not? So I think not. So I don't think it's an ultramel, but that's male number 1, and this is male number 2. That also has sort of an overall, a little bit brighter look, but show yourself. Show your eye mostly. Can I zoom in without? No, no, no. Damn it. One-handed is annoying. Zoom in, zoom in. I used my nose now. Ha. But, well, can we get the eye color on there? Ah, why is it? Ah, that's better. That's what I wanted. So, it has sort of redder eyes, but yeah, it's not a real ultramel maybe, so difficult. But well, that's male number 2. Then we will go to the ones that I think are ultramels. So this is male number 1. You can also overall see it's sort of lighter in color compared to a normal, like no real super dark red or so. And also, well, what's wrong with my zoom? So yeah, I think this is an ultramel. So this will be male number 1 on the list. Oh well, in the video, but yeah, on the list you will find multiple males. Because this is male number 2. He's a little bit more obvious to me, because, well, yeah, he's just more light overall as well. So I think this is Ultramel Palmetto male number 2. This would be male number 3. Show your head, show your face. And here, well, yeah, this one has like a lot of freckles missing, of course. But can we get his eye? So his eye looks Ultramel. And again, these could all be buff as well, or it could be a hypo Ultramel maybe even, but yeah, it's almost impossible. And this one would be male number 4. So get him a little better light. Sorry for a lot of moving and stuff, but yeah, I try to get them as good in the video as possible. And then we have one female as well. But yeah, looking at this eye and the overall color, I'm pretty positive this is an Ultramel Palmetto female. Well, then we have some that are a little easier to identify. For instance, this female amelanistic Palmetto. Because yeah, look at the red eyes and all the red spots, so it's definitely not an Ultramel. So, amelanistic Palmetto female number 1. We also have a female number 2. That has not many spots, but the ones that she do have, it has red, so it's not a home enery or so. Then we have the last 2 that are available, which are eneries. So this is Palmetto Enery, a male. And of course, well, but an enery, of course, is a missing red. So all you can see is black and gray spots. So that's a male, and he will be het amelanistic or ultra, one of the 2. And this is the last one. It's a female. Let me check. Yeah, it's a female Palmetto Enery with a nice head. Stamp, sort of like the gray. So this is female Palmetto Enery. Well, that was clutch 65. If you want to watch the last clutch for today, then click this video.